Hey, so I want to go through and show you guys different ways and uses for all the oils in your premium starter kit. So maybe you've had your starter kit for a while and there's one or two oils you're just not sure what to do with, or you haven't even opened and smelled them. This is going to hopefully empower you to understand all of the many ways you can use your oils and empower you to play around, to feel confident, to try them, to not fear them, and to really start incorporating them into your everyday routine. So the first oil I want to start with is probably our most versatile oil, and it's a great oil for you to start with if you're nervous about using oils, and that is lavender. So lavender, they call it the Swiss Army knife of oils because when in doubt, just put lavender on whatever is going on. Whether you're having a stressful day, use lavender. Whether you have a cut on your leg, use lavender. Whether you have a skin irritation, use lavender. Like, honestly, it's one of the best oils to have on hand, and I'm never without lavender in my purse, in my oil stash, wherever. So you can diffuse it before bedtime. It's a great relaxation oil. You could diffuse it while you're doing yoga or meditating. You could diffuse it while you're curling up to read a book and just having some you time. You can diffuse it in the kids' room. We diffuse it around our dogs when they're overwhelmed or something's changing, around firework times. It's a great calming oil. Anytime you need more calming, like, vibes in your life, grab your lavender. So you can diffuse it by itself, or you can play around. You can add other oils to lavender to diffuse. I like to use my single oils in the diffuser with another single oil. And then blends, I usually blends like Peace and Calming or Valor, which have multiple single oils in them. I diffuse those usually by themselves. So maybe you'd want to try lavender and eucalyptus, or maybe lavender and lemon. And actually, if you suffer from allergies, change of seasons, you can diffuse lavender, peppermint, and lemon together to help relax your sinuses and kind of relax your allergies. So that's another great tip for lavender. You can add it to a spray bottle. You can add like 10 to 20 drops to a spray bottle, a little bit of witch hazel, and then water. Make a linen spray. You can spray down the sheets before you go to bed. That's a great routine to get in with your kids. You can make like a little faux breeze and make a spray that you spritz your couches and your rugs down with. Or you can keep lavender in your bathroom and you can apply a few drops right to your skin. So lavender is a really gentle oil, so I a lot of times apply it straight. If I have redness going on, if I'm breaking out, you can just tap and apply where needed, and that'll really help calm the redness, stop itchiness, anything like that. Let's see, you can diffuse it with Stress Away. That's actually a really fun combo. Or you can diffuse with Citrus Fresh or Raven, something that's really invigorating, and then pairing that with something that's calming is a really fun thing to do with lavender. So those are just a couple ways you can use your lavender oil. If you have other ways to use oils that I haven't talked about, please feel free to put them in the comments so we can all learn together, share our ideas. I still learn so much from people about what they do with their oils that I never would have thought of. Next, I'm going to show you is Stress Away, and this is probably usually people's first big love affair with an oil is Stress Away. It's really calming. It's a combination of copaiba, lime, cedarwood, vanilla, acacia, and lavender. So it's really soothing. The vanilla is really comforting. The lavender is really calming. It really does take your stress away. So what a few people like to do is they'll get use their little snap-on roller ball that comes in your kit, or you can order more through the virtual office. You can take off this topper, put your roll-on on, and then they'll roll it straight on like perfume or like a little, making themselves a diffuser. So this is a great one to keep in your purse when you're stressed at work, when you need to just take a break. Maybe if you're commuting and you need some stress and you're just getting caught up in traffic or something's bothering you, Stress Away is perfect for that. It's another great one you can use in your diffuser before bed, or you can do it when you get home and you want to unwind from work. You can also add this to Epsom salts and have a nice detox bath. Make sure when you're grabbing Epsom salts, you want to grab the unfragranced kind, because we know fragrance is just full of nasty chemicals. So we want to always make sure we're choosing an unfragranced option, and then we add our own aroma from our essential oils. So this is a great bath time oil. It's a great spa day oil. And you can just apply it to your shoulders and neck. That's where a lot of us carry a lot of stress tension. So applying that there can really help you let go and release that stress from the day. So it's another option. Next is peppermint. So peppermint, I learned this like right away when I was using oils, and it really, you can tell I put that lavender near my nose, and now like my sinuses are clearing out. Like I can feel my nose running, and it's ready to just get all the gunk and cleanse my sinus system. So they work very fast. Peppermint, one of the first tips I learned about peppermint was that peppermint helps open your airways. And the more air we get to, and oxygen we get to our brain, the more focused we are, the more productive we are, and the less tension we hold. So peppermint, while it seems simple, is a really great oil to always have around. Sometimes in the middle of a workout, I'll throw some on my shoulders and let that kind of give me a boost of energy and also release any tension I'm holding from working those muscles. It's also great to use on your chest to help open your airways. Think of like where you would put Vicks Vapor Rub. Now you can just apply your oils. You can diffuse it with something bright and citrusy like lemon. I love doing peppermint and lemon. That's one of my favorite combos. Or you can rub a drop on your temples if you suffer from headaches or just tension in the mind. You can rub a few drops right here. Peppermint has naturally occurring menthol in it, which means it's going to tingle and cool. So if you have very sensitive skin, I would recommend taking a roller ball and a little bit of coconut oil and creating a diluted version that you can roll right on your skin or sensitive areas like your face. But once you start using oils for a long time, it's really easy to just apply them straight on. And that's what I do now. I don't use a ton of rollers unless I'm on the go. But in the beginning, you want to test your skin and make sure that you don't have any kind of reaction. Because essential oils are really cleansing, they can actually interfere with lotion or perfume that is filled with chemicals on your skin, because the oils want to get all of that gunk out there. They want to cleanse it, they want to detox it, so you might notice some redness. And sometimes that isn't just sensitive skin, that's your body trying to detox, and it's interacting with something toxic that's going on in your body. So peppermint has that cooling sensation. So put a drop on your wrist or on your feet to kind of understand the feeling, and then determine where you want it. I love that cooling sensation on my lower back. Think of it like a natural muscle cream, something that gives you that cooling sensation, like icy hot. That's what peppermint is great for. Next is one of my favorite oils, and probably one of the least used oils people use in the beginning, and that's Digize. So Digize is a blend that helps your digestive system. So it's a blend of tarragon, juniper, anise, ginger, fennel, patchouli, peppermint, and lemongrass. So this as well is going to have some of that cooly, tingling sensation. And I always have this with me. If you get car sick, you want to have peppermint and Digize with you. If you get nauseous, if you have a sensitive stomach when it comes to digesting certain foods, you want to keep a bottle of this in your purse. And a lot of times every night before bed, I take a few drops and just rub it on my tummy to help my digestive system relax and feel like empowered to digest whatever bad food I just ate. I used to, like, when I went to a restaurant, I would definitely overeat, like Clean Plate Club people, and you were just so excited and you would eat a bunch of food and you felt like horrible and sluggish after. Immediately grab your Digize. A lot of times, like at a restaurant, I'll be like in the booth rubbing a few drops on my tummy because it works so quickly and I feel relaxed and I start to lose that bloating, full, painful sensation. So while it smells very medicinal, it works very well. I also sometimes will apply it down my back if I have a stiff back. A lot of times those things are triggered from overeating or eating foods that your body's gonna be sensitive to. It can cause some back tension and pain. So I'll apply it there, or apply it to the back of my neck if I'm sick or feeling nauseous. Like if you have kids with maybe the flu, or they're just having that nauseous, like uncontrollable feeling, Digize is a great one to rub kind of down the neck, down the spine, and a few drops on the tummy. So this is my like must-have oil when I travel. It's like my security blanket. Like I know I will feel better when I use it, and almost always, as soon as I start to smell it, I start to relax because I know it's going to work and comfort me. So it like helps me emotionally and it helps me physically. So do not be afraid of Digize. Use it. Use it every night. Put a few drops on your tummy and you will notice a difference of your digestive system really working and feeling empowered and supported through the oils that are in this blend. Okay, next is frankincense. This is like the bougiest oil in your kit. It's the most expensive one, but it is so powerful. So I always have frankincense on hand because it's kind of like lavender. When you're in doubt, add frankincense. It's a super healing oil. Just Google the powers of frankincense oil, and you will see so many things pop up of how amazing it is. I really like it. For skin, I always keep a bottle in my bathroom, and I'll add a drop to face mask or moisturizer, and it really just helps moisturize and nourish my skin and makes it kind of glow. So I love keeping frankincense in my bathroom. And then I also like diffusing it around bedtime. You could pair it with lavender for a really grounding, calming sensation, or you can get some of the empty capsules and create your own little wellness balm and add some frankincense and some carrier oil to a little capsule and take them internally. Whatever you want to do with frankincense, it will do amazing things for your body. You can also apply during prayer, meditation, yoga. You can kind of put a drop right here. Some people like to put a drop right on their scalp and kind of anoint themselves with it. Obviously frankincense is an oil from the Bible, so people have been talking about it for a long time. That's how powerful it is. So honestly, Google the benefits of frankincense and it's amazing. I've used it on scars, blemishes, to remove those marks. I always use it on our dogs. Kobe had surgery and he had some incisions, so we use lavender and frankincense on those, and it healed up really, really well. It's a great healing oil. You could also make a serum with it if you want to use it for your skin, and you could add 10 drops of frankincense, 10 drops of lavender to some jojoba or coconut oil and make a serum that you apply after you cleanse, before you moisturize. There's lots of great ways to work this into your routine, because once you Google how good it is for you, you're going to want it around you all the time. And then next, another very powerful oil is Thieves. So Thieves, it got its name from a legend in plague times when people would go and rob homes of those that have died from the Black Plague. They would cover themselves in cinnamon and clove, and they wouldn't get the plague. So it was kind of these incredible herbs that kept them healthy. So we know Thieves as our immune boosting blend, and that's why it's in our cleaning products. It's in so many products that Young Living offers, because you want to always be supporting your immune system so it's strong and healthy and you're ready to ward and fight off any germs. I honestly am never sick because I'm always using my oils and always supporting my immune system. I am, I've gotten rid of chemicals in my home. I am utilizing food as fuel and understanding how sugar and dairy affects me when I'm sick. So I really have taken Thieves as my starter for understanding how to help my immune system. So a couple ways to get started with it, because there's cinnamon and clove in it, is it's spicy. Remember we talked about the sensation of peppermint? Thieves has the same thing. It has that spicy, hot feeling. So you're gonna wanna try a few drops on your wrist, see how your skin reacts. Like I said, I now just apply it straight and I have no issues with it. But maybe grab some coconut oil, make a roller if you want. But a great way to start is to use the bottoms of your feet. The bottoms of your feet have the toughest skin, so they're not going to react. And if you're nervous about it, you can always just throw a few drops in the bottom of your feet. It has the toughest skin but the biggest pores, so it's going to get into your body system and your bloodstream right away. The different oils in Thieves are clove, cinnamon, rosemary, lemon, and eucalyptus. So you can apply it to the bottom of your feet. I diffuse it a lot, especially when I sleep, to make sure the air is clean, the air is purified. And then I'm boosting my immune system as well. When I can feel a tickle in my throat coming on, I actually take one drop down the back of my mouth, and the clove actually helps numb that sensation. So I love doing that. It's a little intense, but it works every time, and it's how I keep a cold from coming on. So that's a great another way to use Thieves. You can also add it to some warm water and honey, create a little wellness tea. You can add it to the tea bag. If you have some lemon ginger tea, you want to add a drop of Thieves and steep it in the water. That's another great way to use it. And you can also apply it down the back of your spine. So our spine holds a lot of viral bacteria. So if you've ever heard people talk about spinal hygiene, or you go to the chiropractor to support your immune system, it's great to help kind of get that bacteria that's down your spine, and make you just feel really empowered and your immune system strong. The next oil we're gonna talk about is PanAway. I'm throwing it back. I couldn't find my new bottle, so I grabbed my old bottle. You can see some old branding here. But PanAway, you'll notice, has this kind of child-proof top, and that's because it has wintergreen in it. Wintergreen is like peppermint on crack. So it has even more menthol and even more power to help with muscle pain and tension. So PanAway actually kind of stands for pain away. So that's how you can think of when to use it. So it's great for muscles when you exercise, like we've talked about the back of the neck and the shoulders, down the back. You can add it, think of like a muscle soak. You can add it to Epsom salts, take a nice soaking bath with it. Your joints and your fingers are a great way if those get sore. If you work with your hands a lot, you can use that. You can make a roller with it, kind of like a muscle rub on the go if you need. Maybe you get like a stiff neck when you drive, or maybe you sit in an office chair all day long and you get very stiff. It's a great oil to have on hand. And you can just use it for massage, any joint pain, anything like that. So PanAway, think PanAway. But it has a super cooling sensation, which I love. I apply it straight, but some people may find that too intense. So like we've talked about, just test it out. See how you feel. This is one of Miles's favorite oil. He loves wintergreen. It's a great man's oil to keep around. Probably one of the most beloved and my first like emotional oil that I really saw the power in was Peace and Calming. And when I started, this did not come in the starter kit. So you guys are very lucky now that you get a bottle of this to start with and realize like how amazing Peace and Calming is. So Peace and Calming is tangerine, orange, patchouli, ylang ylang, and blue tansy. And it's super calming and great for the nervous system. So you can apply it to your wrists. You can apply it to the back of your ear, like behind your earlobes. You can apply it on the sides of your temples, on your neck. I could bathe in this stuff. When I took my first international trip to Guatemala a while back, Peace and Calming, I was really nervous. I was traveling with people from work. I'd never been out of the country, and there was just a lot of firsts for me. So I was very nervous, and I had a leather diffuser bracelet, and I would put a few drops on the inside, and whenever we went anywhere, I would just like keep my nose to my wrist, and it kept me very calm and comforted. And now, actually, when I smell this, it takes me back there. So oils are really great to develop memories with too. And Peace and Calming has just been one that's really comforted me. It takes me back to these really special times and memories that I've had. You can use this the same way we've talked about lavender or stress away, putting it down the spine, taking a calming bath with your Epsom salts, putting in the diffuser, whatever kind of works for you. And a lot of people respond differently to the different calming oils. So you might find that lavender speaks better to you than Peace and Calming, or Valor speaks better to you than Peace and Calming. So just play around and see what your body likes best. And I bet you someone in your family will like a different one than you more. So it's really interesting to see how our body naturally adapts. Okay, next is lemon. This is my favorite. I always get big bottles of this. Lemon, all citruses really promote positive feelings. So that is a really great thing to have lots of citrus oils around, or to pair it with your kind of focusing oils like peppermint. If you want to like really be positive and focus at work, lemon and peppermint are a great combo. But I love lemon when I clean. So if you're maybe have like a price tag stuck on something or a label stuck on something, you can add a few drops of lemon and it's going to take all that sticker gunk away. It works wonders. I've gotten pencil and pen off my wall. I've seen people get permanent marker off their wall. If you have kids that stuck stickers somewhere and you have to get them off, lemon is really does all the things. It's like I need 5 bottles this big all the time. I also use it. We have very hard water where we live, so I add a few drops to my dishwasher detergent to help with water spots. It can help with gunk or grease stuck on your hands. It's amazing. And you can add extra drops of this to your Thieves cleaner to kind of create a heavy duty cleaner version for you. Okay, Valor is next, and Valor is known as like the confidence, courage, and bravery in a bottle. It's a blend of black spruce, blue tansy, frankincense, and geranium. So if you like Peace and Calming, you're gonna like Valor because they have that blue tansy in it, and it's really like an addicting smell. I really love it. People have also referred to it as chiropractor in a bottle. So we've talked about kind of like emotions, and I know when I've struggled with anxiety or things like that, my back goes out. That's kind of one of the first signs I know I'm really feeling anxious or dealing with that. And so I love putting Valor down my spine to really help my back just release. And you can use it of course, if you feel tension here, wherever you feel tension, like add Valor as well. I'd like to add like a physical oil like Peppermint or PanAway, but then add an emotional oil because our body and all of its systems are all interconnected. So we don't just want to like talk to one part of why it's hurting. We want to talk to all the parts of why it's hurting. So you can apply it to your wrists. Some people like to say affirmations when they put it on. Some people like to call this the like I can do hard things oil. So maybe you're public speaking, you have a meeting at work, you need something where you just need like a boost of courage and confidence. Maybe like give yourself a little mental pep talk, put your Valor on, and get ready to slay the day. It's gonna really do a great job balancing your energies and emotions. Okay, and the last two oils we have are Citrus Fresh. Citrus Fresh is a blend of orange, tangerine, grapefruit, lemon, mandarin orange, and spearmint. I actually add a drop or two of this to my guacamole. It gives it really bright flavor. Some people like to add a drop to their water when they drink it. If you are someone who likes flavored water, you can do that. You can add it to your dryer balls to kind of give your laundry a fresh and bright scent. Definitely ditch the dryer sheets and switch to wool dryer balls and oils, and you can pick your favorite scent to go with it. You can diffuse with peppermint. It's a great wake up and get ready diffuser blend. And it's another one to help clean with. It's got all those citrus oils, which are super cleansing. It can help with all those things that lemon does. So if you're out of lemon, grab your Citrus Fresh. Or if you're out of Citrus Fresh, grab your lemon. They're great interchangeable. And then the last oil that comes in your kit is Raven. So Raven is a blend of Raven Sarah, lemon, wintergreen, peppermint, and eucalyptus. I like to think of this as like my all natural Vicks vapor rub. So you can add it to like the hard, like the soft coconut oil, not the liquid, and make your own little chest rub with it, make your own Vicks at home, or you can apply it straight on, diffuse it when you're stuffy. It has everything for the sinus system, the respiratory system. So maybe you want to put some on before you go running. You can put some and diffuse it with Thieves. Like that's a great wellness blend if you're feeling sick. Raven and Thieves, those two go together. Or yeah, you can add it to the back of your neck, any of those places we've talked with. But I love diffusing Raven the most, and I love adding it to my laundry detergent as well. It has that really bright, fresh, and clean scent. Anything with eucalyptus reminds me of like very clean. So you get all of those oils with your starter kit, and now you can see why there's a few oils for sleep, and there's a few oils for skin, and there's a few oils for cleaning, and there's a few oils for your immune system. And it really helps give you options and multiple tools to combat all of the different body systems you have in all the different areas of your life, because that's the goal with Young Living. It's not just to like use one oil and use your diffuser every now and again. It's about embracing a cleaner and healthier lifestyle, and that helps with you understanding how to support the different areas of your life. And as you get more comfortable and as you embrace more and more, you'll notice the changes you make slowly and surely. It's like a rabbit hole of wellness. You're going to tumble down, and it's so fun. So if you have other uses that you love that I didn't go over, pop them in the comments. Help us create this kind of main hub of ways we use our oils. But I hope that gives you some ideas to feel empowered to jump in and use all the oils in your kit. So I'll talk to you guys soon.